My name is Sister Joe, and I work on the outskirts of Lima, Peru, in Tawantinsuyo. And in December, I had gone for my mammogram because 2 years ago I was operated on for cancer. And 2 years ago, Barbara had claimed a healing for me from cancer. But the doctor said, you know, that there seems to be growth in that particular area, and they wanted me to go through some weird tests there. So I said, oh my God. Well, first of all, they went through a mammogram. It took 5 days for them to process a mammogram over there in the hospital that I was. And I was supposed to go on retreat. And I says, Lord, do you want me to go on retreat or what? I went to pick up the results from the mammogram, and they said, you have to go through another mammogram. And right at that time was when I was supposed to go on retreat. So I said, Lord, I guess you're calling me to go on retreat. I'll forget about, but you know, I'll pick up the results after the retreat. And somehow during the whole retreat, the message was, be open to the surprises of the Lord with joy. And I said, you know, whatever it's going to be, just be open to the surprises of the Lord with joy. So I went to the doctor, and she says, well, you can have this kind of a test, which was, I didn't really want to have it in Peru. I don't know. They have a very different, very, very different system, you know, when you work in poor areas. Or a biopsy, and I said, well, if I'm going to have a biopsy, I'm going to come to the United States for it. And so the night before I was supposed to leave for the United States, Sister Monica, who I lived with, and who we were novices together many years, and now we are serving in Peru, her mom had a heart attack right at that moment, and so she had to leave the day after I did. Well, lo and behold, the Women's Diagnostic Center that I went to was only about a half hour from Sister Monica's house, and from the hospital also where her mom was put into hospice. So while I was going through my tests, the Lord gave me the time to be with this sister who has been so much a part of my life, and who probably I would not have been able to accompany if I wasn't just going through these tests. So while I was going through the biopsy and everything, they found out, you know, that I'm totally cancer-free.
Praise the Lord. Amen.
And I was able to be there when Sister Monica and his mom passed. She was 96 years old. And had been begging the Lord, Lord, when are you taking me around? You know, since August 15th, she says, Blessed Mother, why didn't you take me? You know, and so it was a beautiful, joyful return to heaven for her mom. And in the meantime, I'm able to come to healing service with Barb. And next week we have chapter of elections for our congregation, so I will be participating in that also. So we ask the light of the Holy Spirit on that. But be open to the surprises of the Lord with joy, and it's a one day at a time, one moment at a time. Thank you.
Praise God.